Is it the same thing as when you get to the tee box with your driver and you give it that extra wind up behind and you just let it all go? Like, is that the same feeling?
Same thing. Sometimes you just got to go for the John Daly, grip it and rip it. And I think this is one of those situations.
Welcome to another edition of Tablet Talk presented by Lecom. Happy to have Tage Thompson with us today. Let's go through some of the plays that I've picked to actually break down some of the things that you've been doing this year. A goal against the Montreal Canadiens early in the season. This is on a rebound and the puck is really in your feet. So if you want to take us through like getting it on your backhand to your forehand, releasing what you're seeing in that play.
I just saw the Ole rip the one-timer and knew the goalie was sliding hard across the net. So I knew I didn't really have to take too much time to aim there. I was just trying to get it to my forehand as quick as possible and get it on net. And I actually think it went off of him and back into the net.
When you switch over to your backhand to pick up the puck, like your hands are really close. And then in one motion, you slide your right hand down to be able to get a little bit more on the shot. How do you practice that, number one, and how does that come so naturally in the game?
Yeah, I think those are a lot of things that I work on in the summer and just even after practice, getting those shots off quick. And I think, a lot of guys do that too, just throwing each other, bad passes, whatever it is, in your feet, on your backhand, somewhere where it's hard to pick up. And situations are going to be like this where the goalie's sliding across. You don't really have to. You just got to get it on net quick. So I think it just comes with practice, working on those things after practice in the summer, and that's kind of something I take pride in.
We'll move on to the next clip because that's the opposite of what happened on this goal. Quickness of release is great, but when you can shoot a puck over 100 miles an hour, there's not a lot of goalies that are going to stop that, and that's a one-timer on the power play. Have you guys talked about this with Rasmus Dahlin? What was going to happen if you guys won the draw?
Yeah, this is a little bit of a set play. Bells usually comes over to me and we kind of talk about what we're going to do if we want to draw. And I think everyone here is on the same page. I think we all knew it was going to be drag flank shot. I just get to my spot, and these are kind of the ones where you don't really have to aim either. You just pick a half side of the net, either far side or short side, and just kind of unload and put everything you got into it. And sometimes just hope it goes through them, or at minimum there's a rebound in front for someone.
What about the wind-up? I mean, some guys take the half one-timer. You look like you're tickling the rafters, all the banners of the great Sabres of time before. The big wind-up, is that something that you always have done, or a little bit of new for this stick in the last year and a half?
I knew the puck was coming to me for a while there as I'm skating out to my spot. Yeah. Had a lot of time to get ready for it. So when you do get the time, it's nice to really wind up and lean into it.
Well, Tage, thanks a lot for all the insight on the one-timer and the quick release, the stick, and everything that you've been doing this year. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk to you next time.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.